She's such a inspirational female. That girl has gone through it all, and she's still, you know, pardon my swearing, but she's such a bad bitch, and she has such that like let everything roll off your back energy. You can't get to her.
What do you think of Claudio coming to AEW? Do you think he'll be a valuable asset?
Oh my goodness, yes. First off, everybody that I am friends with in AEW has nothing but wonderful things to say about him. He's one of my boyfriend's best friends, obviously from Up, Up, Down, Down. But everybody has, anytime you bring up Claudio's name, it's, oh, I love that guy. He's the best wrestler. He's the best. He's the best in the ring. Like, everybody wants to wrestle this guy. I probably won't get to wrestle him, but I'm really excited to see all his matches. And I think it's always really great when the locker room's excited for a new talent to come in, and he's definitely somebody that everyone was like ecstatic to have. I haven't heard a single negative thing about him.
And speaking of, like dream matches and stuff, we never thought we'd see CM Punk back in the ring. You have been very vocal about wanting to face AJ Lee, right? Your dream opponent. You have gone on record to say that. Do you see that as a possibility?
I think you'd have to ask her that, not me. I would love to see AJ Lee in the ring, or AJ in the ring again. She did so much for women's wrestling, and I think there's so much more that she can do. And even if she doesn't know that or she's not aware of it, like there's still so many girls that look up to her, myself included. But now I see myself on an even playing field as her. I feel like maybe I could be better than AJ. So let's get in the ring and see. I would love for her to come out every time. I would love for her to be an AEW ring. I would love to have possibly a mixed tag match with her significant other and my significant other. If the planets aligned, who knows? But yeah, I am a huge fan of her and would love to see her in the ring one day. But if that's not in the cards and she does not want to, then I'm not about forcing people to do what they want to do either. If she is at peace and happy with her career, then I am happy for her career as well. But I think she could do more.
So let me throw one more name out there. Another free agent is Paige. And she says that she's not done wrestling. Do you think that AEW would be the right place for her?
I think AEW could be the right place for anybody, really, because we have such a good platform. We have such good coaches. We have the best fans in the world. I'm a huge fan of Paige. I love her. I love her mom. I've wrestled her mom before, actually. But she's such a inspirational female. That girl has gone through it all, and she's still, pardon my swearing, but she's such a bad bitch, and she has such that like let everything roll off your back energy. You can't get to her. That's you know what I'm saying? Like she holds her head high, and her in a wrestling ring again. If I'm not in that match, I want to be ringside watching it, because she was one of my favorites to watch. Her energy when she would come out and skip, or do the sideways skip down the ramp, it made me so excited. I used to play her entrance music in my car, so I'm a big Paige fan.
And segueing from there to your car, I mean, the carpool karaoke thing that went viral recently, where the term Mussolini was brought up, and I mean, let's just say CM Punk and Bryan Danielson decided to roast him. Do you have any feelings about that?
No, I don't, because that was never a part of my education. How many years was I in school? Oh my God, I went to school for 12 years of K through 12, and then another 8 years of dentistry. If that didn't come up in my education, is that my fault? I don't think so, because I paid almost $500,000 to go to school, and nobody taught it to me. So I should get a refund for all my money at this point. If it's such a well-known name in history, but we'll leave it at that.
Speaking of dentistry, I mean, I know we are supposed to avoid controversial topics, but what you said to Dr. Isaac Yankem was quite funny. I popped for that. Also, so we are promoting Eurosport in India. One of the stars who's come to America and who's making waves is your 7'4" giant Satnam Singh. Have you had a chance to interact with him?
I literally just had, I was eating dinner at the bar Wednesday night after the TV, and I was sitting next to him talking to him. We were actually had a conversation about shoe sizes and how he loves sneakers, but it's so hard for him to find shoes. What size did he say he was? It was like something crazy, like size 30, maybe 20 or 30. I can't remember. And he told me that his shoes, they're so hard to find. But when he finds them, they're like $14 because. And I'm like, well, is that a blessing or a curse? Because I'm paying a lot more than $14 for my swaggy shoes. So, but he's great. I can't wait to see more from him. He's got, literally there is no ceiling for him because look at him. And he's just such a likable guy. He's great personality and he's hungry. He's hungry to learn.
Perfect. My final question to you. Growing up, I'm 36. Growing up, Tony Schiavone was the voice of my childhood. What made you guys decide to do that kind of storyline? That was so, it was awkward, but it was also funny. It was enjoyable. What made you guys go in that direction?
It wasn't really a storyline. We started doing the promos, especially when I first turned heel and was doing promos, having Tony Schiavone out there with you like to think nothing can go wrong as long as he's there because he can wrangle it back in if something goes off the walls. Now I have to wrangle him, honestly. But no, him and I just have such a good friendship, such an organic relationship. We love to rib each other. We get along so well. And he's like truly one of my best friends. I call him at least a few times a week on the phone. But it's just, that's just what, like anything on TV, what's happening in real life, just turn the volume up to 10 and put it on TV. And most of the time it's going to work.
Amazing. It was such a pleasure talking to you. Do you have a message for your fans in India?
That, we love and support you guys as much as you love and support us. I would absolutely love to come to India someday. I've never been. A lot of my wrestling friends have gone, but I have never been. And that is definitely something on the bucket list, to wrestle in front of a live crowd in India.
Amazing. Thank you so much for your time. And I look forward to chatting with you some other time as well.
Thank you so much.